You don't need an eviction notice to lose your property. When neighbor disputes combine with government inaction, property owners can be forced out without a court order, without compensation, and without ever being told it's happening. This isn't theory, it's a pattern. It usually starts small. A boundary line is wrong on a map. A drainage failure is reported, but never fixed. A permit stalls. Access becomes temporarily unclear. Enforcement appears inconsistently, based on complaints instead of standards. Each issue looks administrative. None look like eviction. But together, they change how the property functions. When a city refuses to correct known errors, mapping mistakes, access issues, safety hazards, it quietly transfers power to neighbors. Complaints gain weight. Neutral enforcement disappears. Silence replaces decision-making. Nothing is resolved, but pressure increases. Utilities hesitate to service the property. Inspectors delay. Insurance coverage becomes uncertain. Lenders see risk. Buyers walk away. The owner still holds title, but the property stops working. This is constructive eviction, not by force, but by dysfunction. Courts don't ask whether ownership technically remains. They ask whether normal use was taken. If you can't safely access the property, inhabit it, insure it, or sell it, use has been lost, regardless of paperwork. And this is where most people get it wrong. People assume eviction requires intent. It doesn't. The law focuses on effect. When a government knows about conditions that destroy use and chooses delay, silence, or selective enforcement, that inaction becomes conduct. No eminent domain filing is required. No condemnation order is issued. No compensation is offered. Instead, responsibility is displaced. Agencies say it's a civil issue. Neighbors say it's enforcement. Enforcement says it's administrative. Time passes, and the property becomes unusable long before any court reviews the facts. That's why these cases are built on timelines, notice records, and patterns, not arguments. The question isn't who complained first. It's who failed to act after they were informed. This is how people lose property without losing a case. This is how silence functions as eviction. And this is why documentation matters more than outrage. Every piece of land holds a story. Some are written in law. Others are enforced through pressure. People start to wonder, what protections do we have if silence can evict us? Experts argue for legal reforms, suggesting that transparency and accountability could curb silent evictions. A parallel conversation emerges in communities across the nation. The time has come to take action, not just against overt force, but against silent neglect.